Okay, so Brawlhalla just dropped patch 9.02 and we have a lot to talk about. Firstly, the Challenges and Tutorials game tab has finally arrived, which has something for all skill levels. This can be accessed from the Offline Play tab in the main menu. It's pretty cool. I didn't expect it to be useful to someone with my hours, but I was pleasantly surprised and you should definitely check it out. Of course, with a patch this size, there was bound to be some balance changes too, and a lot of you are not going to like these. So firstly, Axe Nair got a slight nerf to its backwards acceleration, meaning it cannot float away after Nair as safely anymore. Battle Boot's ground pound has had its hitbox made smaller and closer to the ground, to make it easier to counter. Cannon Downlight now has more recovery frames on hit and whiff, and now takes longer to do more than one downlight in a row. And Grounded Dare is now easier to punish too. Gauntlet's Neutral Air now has 2 more frames of recovery time too, making it easier to go against them offstage. Lance Neutral Air got the same treatment as Axe did, making it more punishable in 2 versus 2s and less safe on hit. Orb Side Air is now more punishable and harder to spam on miss. Scythe got 2 nerfs. Side Air and Down Air are both more punishable on miss and take longer to alternate between the two. The only buff so far was to Sword Sidelight, which has more stun and less force for more consistent combos. However, you can DI further away than before in team games. Sword Recovery had its force toned down. However, this one seems pretty insignificant since Sword Recovery didn't even kill at 150 before. Now for specific legends, Azoth's Bow Down Sig has more force and KO power. Imugi's Axe Side Sig now takes 2 more frames to hit, and its hitbox is now easier to jump over. And Axe Down Sig is easier to punish. Core's Hammer Down Sig has now been given more force, however only if you gravity cancel it. Reno's Down Signature on Blasters and Neutral Signature on Orb now do around 3 more damage than before. They buffed Sir Roland's Neutral Signature to have more force, and Side Sig was buffed to travel further. And lastly, Wu Shang's Neutral Signature on Spear now has less force than before. But we're still not done yet. The Bubble Bomb is officially here to stay and is now a part of all game modes. They have also standardized the weapon spawns for all maps and modes. And they removed Apocalypse from the tournament map pool and replaced it with Muse Eisley Spaceport. They added gadgets to the image render tool and fixed some of the animations for animated podiums. Some new items were added into the store, along with the Hardlight set being available for purchase in Brawlhalla. So what do you think about the new update? I'm glad about the quality of life changes, but I'm not a fan of this trend of constantly nerfing everything, and I think a lot of the changes are redundant anyways. Not a part of this update, but keep your eyes peeled for the new Skirmish event and the possible release of Chakram shortly after. I'm going to link the official patch notes in the description so you can read them for yourself. But until next time, this is goodbye.